here, sportsintelligence.com. Let's talk about component 1, the physiological, biological, neurophysiological component. The first component looks at the athlete's body, their biological, physical, and neurophysiological aspects. The properties of this component include reaction time, sticking to principles, physical preparation, practice, execution, looking after yourself in body management, resources, physical and otherwise, inputs, and demonstration. And when you look at these properties, most of them, I'm sure, seem obvious or instinctive to you. But all of them are consistent with both literature, intelligence literature, and sports psychology. Reaction time and inspection time, mastering technical skills and principles, having the ability to execute and deliver in competition, living a sports-centric lifestyle, standards, and being goal-oriented are key features of general sports psychology. Good practices like physical preparation, training, year-round practice, and resources feature in disciplines related to athletic performance, like in biokinetics, kinesiology, and physiology. Sports intelligence, therefore, has foundations in related disciplines as well. As a budding elite athlete, your body is obviously your primary instrument. You need to take care of it, nourish it, neither under nor overuse it, and keep it in balance and equilibrium. So you need to know how far you can push it and when not to push it. You have to be able to listen to your body and pay close attention to what it's telling you. You need the ability to pace yourself when necessary. And clearly, elite athletes also have the ability to control their bodies exceptionally well and handle and manage objects like balls and rackets and sticks and bats exceptionally skillfully. But there's another physical aspect to take into account. That's the way your brain is wired. Cognitive psychologists refer to neurons, electromechanical pulses, synapses, transmissions, cortical activity, and related neural processes, all of which result in human behavior. And these are conceptually related to mental and neurological processes. This makes the point that your brain forms the template and is stored, and it seems to be stored in a particular part of the brain, against which other perceptions can be compared and categorized, which form the basis of your body's response. The sports intelligent athlete understands that neuro processes, brain processes and functions are a big deal, and they work their brains. They get their brains to work more optimally. They get those neural pathways cleared of clutter and of junk so that they can process information quickly and accurately, and they can translate that into the adequate and proper behaviors needed to excel. For those of you who know cricket or play cricket, think of this example. A batsman has less between 0.35 and a 0.4 of a second or less to make a decision. The ball is hurtling towards him or her at speed, and they need to decide how to play the shot. The speedy neurological process they go through in that instant is crucial. And it's quick. And you don't want your brain cluttered with junk, whatever shape or form that might take. We'll talk about that later. But the evidence we have suggests that this is not some genetic thing. Or, in fact, while I'm talking about that, many people have said to me, is sports intelligence a genetic thing? There's a lovely book by Epstein called The Sports Gene. And he points out in clear terms, there's no evidence whatsoever of any gene being related to athletic performance. It's a learned skill brought on by hours and hours of different kinds of practice and discipline, and usually, but not always, at an early age. An athlete can't just playing elite sport at the age of 20 or 22, it might be, and it probably is too late. You have to start playing and learning these disciplines, preferably across disciplines, by 10 or 11 or 12. I'm often asked by parents and guardians and other interested people, is that, hey, my kid, my boy, my girl, they are so talented and they are crazy about this sport or that. And then I sometimes irritate these people because I say, let the athlete learn other sports, other disciplines, and they can start specializing later, perhaps in their mid-teens, 15, 16 or 17. Get the brain working, understand how the brain works, work on memory, work on being able to recall skills and techniques and previous performances and apply those. And you can't do that if you have a cluttered, messy, junk-filled brain. So we work on ensuring that your brain, its pathways, is fit and healthy and clean like the rest of you, because you don't want to be slower than others when it really counts.